Mia, my God, what happened to you?
Mom, please, please don't ask. Just leave it.
Sweetheart, someone did this to you. Who did this?
There are my two favorite ladies. Everything all right in here? The baby looking healthy?
Damien, we were just talking about how Mia got hurt.
Hurt? Oh, she's so clumsy lately. The pregnancy hormones, you know. She bruises like a peach. Isn't that right, darling? Tell your mother how you tripped on the stairs.
I tripped on the stairs.
Funny. That bruise is the exact shape of a hand. Take your hand off her. You did this. You hit my pregnant daughter.
Careful! That's a very serious accusation to throw at a respected physician. In my hospital, who do you think anyone here is going to believe? You or me?
You're an old woman and a hysterical pregnant girl. You have nothing. So I think very carefully about what you say next.
Evelyn, what's wrong?
Robert, come to the hospital now. It's Damien. He's been hurting Mia. There's a bruise, Robert, on her shoulder, in the shape of a hand.
Say that again.
Listen to me. Do not let her leave that room with him. I'm coming. I'm 5 minutes away and I am not slowing down.
Is that the father coming to save the day? This is a family matter. Mia is my wife. Nothing that happens between us is any of your business.
Tell him I heard that. Tell him to enjoy the next 5 minutes.
Mia, tell your mother you're fine. Tell her you're coming home with me tonight, like a good wife.
Damien, please, not here.
You don't get to make a scene at my job. Do you understand me?
Get your hand off her. You will never touch her again.
It's not the first time, Mom. It's been happening for months. He said if I ever told anyone, he'd make sure I lose everything. The baby, everything.
Oh, my baby, why didn't you tell me?
He said no one would believe me over a doctor. He made me feel so alone.
Mia, shut your mouth right now.
No, she's done being quiet. And she was never as alone as you thought. You've spent months making her believe she had no one, that she was weak, that you were untouchable.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You made one mistake, Damien. One. You thought she was alone. You looked at a pregnant girl and an old woman and you thought there was no one behind them. Do you hear that? That's the sound of you running out of time.
Who is that?
Her father, and he heard everything you said on that phone.
Dad.
You have no idea what that man is going to do when he walks through that door, but you're about to find out. Because the two of us were never as helpless as you needed us to be.
Robert didn't walk through those doors. He came through them like a storm. And Evelyn never had to finish her sentence because the look on his face finished it for her. Damien, the untouchable doctor who 30 seconds earlier had been mocking a father on a speakerphone, took one look at the man crossing that room and understood, far too late, exactly what he'd been counting on. He'd counted on Mia being alone. She wasn't. What happened next didn't stay quiet. And that was the whole point. For months, Damien had built his cruelty on a single foundation, that no one would believe a pregnant girl over a respected physician, that shame would keep her silent, that her mother was just an old woman and her father just a name on a form. He'd made Mia feel like the walls of her own life were soundproof. He forgot that a family is not a set of individuals. It's a wall of its own. Here's the part he never understood, standing there watching his career and his freedom evaporate. Mia hadn't stayed silent because she was weak. She stayed silent because he'd spent months convincing her that speaking would cost her the baby, her home, everything. That's not weakness. That's what abuse does. It builds a cage out of fear and then tells the person in it that the cage is their own fault. The moment her mother pulled back that collar, the lock broke, and everything he'd built on her silence came down at once. By the end of that night, there were photographs of the bruise, a hospital incident report, and 2 witnesses who had heard him threaten his pregnant wife and mock the man now standing in front of him. The respected doctor who thought he'd chosen the perfect victim, isolated, ashamed, powerless, found out that the girl he'd been hurting had a mother who noticed, and a father who came, and that the distance between untouchable and finished is sometimes just one pulled-back collar in a room he didn't control. So here's what's worth sitting with tonight. Abusers don't pick people at random. They pick the ones they believe are alone, the ones no one will check on, the ones too ashamed or too afraid to say it out loud. Damien's whole plan rested on Mia having no one behind her. So ask yourself about the quiet person in your own life who's been flinching lately, who's gotten distant, who keeps explaining away bruises. What if the only thing standing between them and someone like Damien is somebody finally deciding to pull back the collar and ask, would you notice? And would you come?